Hi everyone. So last week I think I got wrecked by mostly AUD again, AUD pairs. Yeah, I think mostly AUD pairs. Two of them to be exact. 4 if I traded more. Thankfully I didn't. So anyway, I'm kind of incoherent today because I'm so distracted by two things. One was Trump's tweet earlier that he wanted a really lower price in oil, and that caused a sudden plunge in oil. And two, I am so excited about tomorrow's release of a new Sims 4 pack, which is something like a supernatural sim, or I'm not sure, so, something like that. It's like there's some virus that caused major illness among the Sims community. The Sims. And it's Stranger Things inspired. The animation is so creepy. So yeah, my brain is just so into. It's so hyped up, and yeah, it's so hard to focus on trading right now. Anyway, back to trading. So last week, these are the trades that went well. So CADJPY, this was the idea last week, and this is how it went. It thankfully went up. Yeah, it immediately went up before. I think that bounced down again. Then CADJPY actually. Okay, so this was the idea last week, and this is how it went. Actually, this went up, and this reached my target profit, but I manually closed it at 110.696. I forgot the reason why, but yeah, I manually closed it at that level. I think I was avoiding economic news again. That's the usual reason why I close. I manually closed trades earlier. And then another trade that went well last week was EURGBP. This was the idea last week, and this is how it went. I actually entered late here. I thought I was waiting for confirmation at around 8,700 because there's also a possibility that Euro might recover. And the trade that went well was GBPJPY. This was the idea last week, and this is how it goes. This is how it went, rather. So it hit the 145 target profit, so that's awesome. GBP was on a roll last week. And same thing, GBPNZD, this was the idea last week. And this is how it went. I'm not sure if this hit almost 1.92 because, again, I think I'm avoiding a certain news at that time, so I manually closed this at 1.91 to 40. Then another GBP pair. So this one, it hit my target profit at 1.3565. So pretty awesome. Another pair that went well, which actually I didn't expect it to go up this much, but I'm so glad it did because I'm so glad every time I get gains from gold because it's pretty tricky to trade gold and oil. Both of them are really tricky. So yes, thank goodness. Actually didn't exactly hit my 1347 target profit. I'm not really sure, but I manually closed it near that level, 1343,500, almost there. I think it continued to go up, but I wanna be more conservative, so there you go. And lastly, USDCHF. Well, not really that much impressive green pips, but still green pips, so that's alright. It bounced down from 1 and continued going down. I think I've been bearish on USDCHF since the other week, but it continues to bounce up. And I think last week, I'm not really sure, but I think last week it almost hit my stop loss. So yeah, and then this week it just continued going down there. So I feel like it might bounce up again after hitting 1. So yeah, I just manually closed it. I feel like it might, it's already a profit, so might as well close it and then just continue selling. If I get a confirmation, additional confirmation, it will go down to 0.99 or even 0.98. If you look at the daily and weekly charts, it has a huge potential of going down there, barring all other misleading updates misleading tweets rather from Trump. So yeah, and then these are the trades that didn't go well last week. So one of them is AUDCAD. I was really pretty bullish when it comes to AUDCAD. In Aussie dollar in general, but I think they have their economy isn't that. After seeing the housing problems there and too much inflation and all that stuff, I feel like AUD will go ranging, or if not go bearish, at least in the short run. So I think I don't know. I thought they're gonna be I thought it's like NZ that they have good macroeconomic fundamentals, but after reading further about their economy and all that stuff, I'm starting to believe that it's not the case. It's kind of like Euro, where I'm initially bullish, but after seeing some economic indicators of that place, in both the Eurozone and Australia, I'm starting to get this a little bit more conservative. So there you go. So I got hit. My stop loss it hit right after. Just 3 hours after it hit my buy stop order. So there you go. And then AUDJPY, same thing. This is so annoying. It almost hit my target profit. I wish I was able to be more conservative and move down my target profit at that time. But at the same time, if I do that, then I have to adjust my stop loss at that time at near 79100, maybe 79100, yeah, around that time, instead of putting it at 78949. But yeah, unfortunately it didn't hit my target profit and it hit my stop loss instead. And then lastly, another pair that didn't perform well. Actually, I'm bullish in general when it comes to NZD. I'm not really sure why I thought it's gonna rally a bit. It's gonna consolidate rather. I'm so confused. I thought it's gonna NZD this week, since after the sudden bullish movement around February 13, before Valentine's Day, I thought that it's gonna consolidate a bit, and I was just riding the short-term movement. I was planning to ride a short movement, so I shorted this pair with a really tight target profit at around 75, but unfortunately it decided to go up instead. So yeah. And there you go. So we're done with the first part. Now let's move on to the trading ideas for this week.